Did you know car companies are copying the iPhone playbook? Drop your phone, crack the screen, throw it away. Now they're doing the same with cars, building vehicles that can't be fixed, only replaced. I'm breaking down 10 cars where a single failure totals the entire thing. These aren't assets. They're disposable products with wheels. Number 10. Chevrolet Trax and Buick Encore, first generation. Kicking off our list at number 10 are GM's corporate twins, the first-generation Chevy Trax and Buick Encore. These compact SUVs sold in huge numbers because they were affordable. But years later, owners are paying the price. The core issue is a ticking time bomb under the hood, the 1.4-liter turbo Ecotec engine. To cut costs, GM replaced long-lasting metal components with cheap plastic in critical areas. On this engine, the valve cover and intake manifold are plastic. After thousands of heat cycles, hot, cold, day after day, that plastic becomes brittle. It doesn't slowly wear out. It warps, cracks, and fails. And here's the ugly truth. It's not if this happens, but when. For many owners, failure hits between 60,000 and 100,000 miles, conveniently right after the powertrain warranty expires. When the plastic valve cover warps, it takes out the engine's built-in PCV system, setting off a chain reaction. Oil leaks start. Oil consumption skyrockets. Then the turbocharger, starved of proper lubrication, fails completely. The repair costs are devastating. A replacement engine can exceed $5,000. On a vehicle often worth around $8,000, that's financial total loss. Many are scrapped instead of fixed. The result? Plastic parts meant to save GM a few dollars turn these once cheap SUVs into disposable vehicles. Number 9. Ford Ecosport, 2018 to 2022. At number 9 is the Ford Ecosport, specifically models equipped with a 1.0-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder. On paper, this engine was praised as an engineering breakthrough, winning awards for innovation and efficiency. But behind the hype is a design flaw so severe it has caused thousands of catastrophic engine failures. The problem is a disastrous concept known as the wet belt. Normally, timing belts run dry outside the engine, while timing chains sit inside, made of metal and lubricated by oil. Ford combined the worst of both ideas, a rubber timing belt running inside the engine, fully submerged in hot motor oil. Here's the issue. Rubber breaks down in oil. Over time, the wet belt degrades and sheds tiny rubber particles directly into the oil supply. That contaminated oil circulates through the engine, carrying abrasive debris everywhere. Before long, those particles clog the oil pump pickup, starving the engine of lubrication. The result is sudden, total engine failure, often with no warning lights. Most failures occur between 60,000 and 100,000 miles, right when many owners think they're in the clear. And there's no cheap fix. Once the oil system is contaminated, the only real solution is a full engine replacement, often costing more than the vehicle is worth. This is a textbook example of clever engineering gone wrong, an engine that literally destroys itself from the inside out. Number 8. BMWs with the N63 V8 engine, 2008 to 2016. Coming in at number 8 is a lineup of luxury cars from the brand that calls itself the ultimate driving machine. We're talking about BMW X5, X6, and 7 Series models built between 2008 and 2016, all equipped with the infamous N63 V8. When it works, the N63 feels incredible, smooth, powerful, and refined. But underneath that performance is a collection of design flaws so severe they can financially destroy owners. The root problem is BMW's hot V design, where the turbochargers sit inside the engine's V. On paper, it's brilliant for throttle response. In reality, it creates an extreme heat trap that slowly cooks the engine from the inside out. Rubber and plastic components, especially valve stem seals, bake, harden, and fail, leading to massive oil consumption. Some owners report burning a quart every few hundred miles. And it doesn't stop there. Around 60,000 miles, predictable failures start piling up. Timing chains stretch and fail, requiring costly engine-out repairs. High-pressure fuel injectors leak, creating fire risks. The turbochargers, constantly exposed to extreme heat, fail at alarming rates, costing over $3,000 each. Worst case, a full engine replacement, commonly quoted between $15,000 and $25,000. On a depreciated luxury BMW, that's game over. This isn't just a car, it's a high-performance financial time bomb. Number 7. Land Rover Range Rover, 2013 and newer. At number 7 is a true luxury icon, the Land Rover Range Rover. For decades, it's been the king of high-end SUVs and the ultimate status symbol. But modern Range Rovers have earned a far darker reputation, catastrophically unreliable and brutally expensive to repair. The problem isn't just one bad component, it's the entire philosophy behind the vehicle. New generation Range Rovers are engineered to be as complex as possible, creating a machine that feels incredible when new but becomes a nightmare as it ages. They're packed with hypersensitive electronics and a notoriously unreliable air suspension system. Worse, everything is interconnected. A single sensor glitch can trigger a cascade of warning lights and system failures, what owners call electrical gremlins. Diagnosing these issues often requires dealer-only tools, driving costs through the roof. Many owners report waking up to a dashboard lit like a Christmas tree and a vehicle that won't even start. The air suspension deserves its own warning label. Airbags dry rot and crack, compressors burn out, and height sensors fail, most commonly between 60,000 and 100,000 miles. Repairing just one corner can cost $2,000 to $5,000 at the dealer. Because repairs are so extreme, insurance companies are now totaling six-figure Range Rovers over issues that would be minor on other vehicles. The result is a stunningly expensive SUV that's simply too complex to survive long-term, the poster child for disposable luxury. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Number 6. Jeep Wrangler and Grand Cherokee 4xe, 2020 plus. Sliding into the number 6 spot are the plug-in hybrid versions of two American icons, the Jeep Wrangler 4xe and Grand Cherokee 4xe. In the aggressive rush to electrify, Jeep's parent company Stellantis pushed these ultra-complex systems to market, and early owners are now finding out they're part of a very expensive experiment. These 4xe models have been hit with multiple recalls and serious complaints. Owners report vehicles shutting off in traffic, sudden loss of power, and complete hybrid system failures that leave them stranded. While many of these issues are covered under the factory warranty, the real danger begins after the warranty expires. The core of the 4xe system, the high-voltage battery pack, cooling system, and supporting electronics, is brutally expensive to repair. Out-of-warranty estimates for battery replacement alone range from $8,000 to over $15,000. On a vehicle that's only a few years old, a single repair bill like that can exceed the car's value, turning it into a total loss. Yes, these models are still relatively new, so we don't have long-term data yet. But the sheer number of early recalls, combined with the sky-high cost of critical hybrid components, makes owning one out of warranty a massive financial gamble. It feels less like these systems were built for longevity, and more like they were rushed to meet regulations, then left to become the owner's problem. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz GLE and C-Class with EQ Boost, 2020 plus. At number 5 is another German luxury giant, Mercedes-Benz, specifically 2020 and newer models equipped with the 48-volt EQ Boost mild hybrid system. This tech was marketed as a smart way to boost performance, smoothness, and fuel efficiency. But it also introduced a dangerous new level of complexity. These vehicles have already faced serious recalls, including issues with faulty electrical grounds that pose a real fire risk. But recalls are only part of the story. The bigger problem is how deeply the EQ Boost system is embedded into the car's electronics. The 48-volt battery, the integrated starter generator, and the surrounding network of computers are all tied directly into the vehicle's core software. If just one proprietary component fails, the entire car can shut down, refusing to start or even move. Owners have a name for it: bricking. The car instantly becomes a very expensive paperweight. And here's the real nightmare: your local mechanic can't fix it. Repairs require Mercedes-only diagnostic software, specialized tools, and factory training, giving dealerships total control. If a major EQ Boost component fails just one day after the warranty ends, you're looking at a multi-thousand-dollar repair bill with zero cheaper alternatives. At that point, the car stops being maintainable and becomes a disposable electronic appliance, exactly the opposite of what a luxury vehicle should be. Number 4. Hyundai and Kia vehicles with the Theta 2GDI engine, 2011 to 2019. Storming in at number 4 isn't just one vehicle, it's an entire family of bestsellers. We're talking about the Hyundai Sonata, Santa Fe, and Tucson, plus the Kia Optima, Sorento, and Sportage, all equipped with the 2.0-liter and 2.4-liter Theta 2 GDI engines. This engine is responsible for one of the most destructive defects in modern automotive history, and it started on the factory floor. During manufacturing, metal debris was left inside the engine block. That meant millions of cars rolled off the line as ticking time bombs. Over time, that debris breaks loose, circulates through the oil, and clogs the narrow oil passages feeding the connecting rod bearings. Once those bearings lose lubrication, failure is inevitable. Owners first hear a loud engine knock, the warning sign, miss it, and a connecting rod can shatter, punch through the engine block, seize the engine instantly, and even create a fire risk. This wasn't a small batch issue. Millions of vehicles worldwide were affected, triggering massive recalls, government investigations, and a multi-billion-dollar class action lawsuit against Hyundai and Kia. While extended engine warranties were offered to some owners, the damage was already done. If you unknowingly buy one of these vehicles used and out of warranty, an engine replacement will cost $5,000 to $8,000, often more than the car is worth, sending it straight to the scrapyard. Number 3, Nissan Rogue, 2014 to 2020. At number 3 is one of America's best-selling family SUVs, the Nissan Rogue. For hundreds of thousands of owners, though, it's become a symbol of breakdowns and financial pain, thanks to one weak link, the Giga-casting CVT transmission. Instead of traditional gears, this CVT uses belts and pulleys to deliver smooth acceleration. Sounds great in theory. In reality, the Giga-casting units used in the Rogue have an awful reputation for early failure. Owners report violent shuddering, loud whining, overheating, and sudden loss of power, often leaving them stranded. Most failures happen between 60,000 and 100,000 miles, right when drivers expect reliability. The design itself is the problem. The CVT suffers from inadequate cooling, which causes the fluid to break down and literally cook the internal components. Making matters worse, these transmissions were never designed to be properly serviced. Critical internal filters can't be changed without a complete teardown. Because of that, many independent shops refuse to work on them. The standard fix is a full transmission replacement, costing thousands of dollars, often more than the vehicle is worth. Nissan has faced multiple lawsuits over these CVTs, yet the issue persists across millions of vehicles. In the Rogue, this transmission isn't meant to last. It's a disposable part waiting to fail. Number 2. GM vehicles with the 8-speed automatic transmission, 2015 to 2019. Our runner-up for the most disposable vehicle disaster hits a massive list of General Motors' best-selling models. We're talking about the 2015 to 2019 Chevrolet Silverado, GMC Sierra, Chevy Camaro, Corvette, Cadillac Escalade, Yukon, Tahoe, and many more. All equipped with the 8L45 and 8L 98-speed automatic transmissions. These transmissions were marketed as a huge leap in performance and efficiency. Instead, they became one of GM's biggest modern failures, triggering class action lawsuits covering nearly 800,000 vehicles. The most common complaint is terrifying, a violent shudder that feels like driving over rumble strips, even on smooth roads. Owners also report harsh clunking shifts, jerky acceleration, and unpredictable behavior that makes the vehicle stressful and sometimes unsafe to drive. So what went wrong? It was a brutal 1-2 punch. First, GM specified a hygroscopic transmission fluid, meaning it absorbed moisture from the air. That contaminated fluid caused the torque converter clutch to slip and shudder. Second, the internal components, especially the torque converter, weren't built to last and wore out prematurely. GM eventually issued a service bulletin recommending a fluid flush with an updated formula. But for many owners, that was only a temporary fix. Lawsuits allege GM knew about the mechanical defects for years and avoided a full recall to save money, waiting for warranties to expire. For owners, the reality is harsh. The only permanent solution is a full transmission replacement, costing $5,000 to over $7,000. A devastating repair bill on a vehicle that's barely 5 years old. Number 1, Tesla Model Y with Giga-casting. And at number 1, the single most disposable car of our time, isn't a bargain bin lemon. It's a symbol of the future and one of the best-selling vehicles on Earth, the Tesla Model Y. The fatal flaw here isn't an engine or a transmission. It's a revolutionary manufacturing shortcut that's fantastic for Tesla's bottom line, but brutal for owners. It's called Giga-casting. To build cars faster and cheaper, Tesla uses building-sized presses to stamp massive sections of the vehicle's structure from a single piece of aluminum. On the Model Y, the entire rear frame is one giant casting. For manufacturing efficiency, it's a breakthrough. For repairs, it's a disaster. On a traditional vehicle, a moderate rear-end collision might damage a bumper, quarter panel, or trunk floor, individual parts that can be replaced. On a Model Y, that same impact can crack or distort the entire Giga-casting. Body shops and insurance adjusters have confirmed this leads to a dramatically higher total loss rate, even from crashes that look completely repairable. There is no approved method to cut, weld, or partially repair a damaged casting. The only factory-approved fix is replacing the entire structure, an incredibly complex and expensive job that often exceeds the car's value. Critics now call this Giga waste. Nearly new, low-mileage vehicles sent straight to the scrapyard for damage that would be a routine repair on any other car. Add an out-of-warranty battery replacement cost of $10,000 to $20,000, and you get the perfect disposable vehicle of the modern era. Cheap to build, efficient to sell, and shockingly expensive to fix. These 10 cars prove it. Automakers are building vehicles to fail, not to last. It's cheaper for them, more expensive for you. Which one are you avoiding now? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the content, smash that like button and subscribe for more auto content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.